Hello. Today is section 128, verses 1 through 8. So, the date is September 6th, 1842, in Nauvoo, Illinois. It is for the church, and the prominent doctrine or theme is Records on Earth and in Heaven, Sealing Power of Elijah. The background is the same as 27. He's in hiding. He's writing letters to the church. And he's writing to them more concerning baptisms for the dead. He says that this matter has been weighing on his mind, and he wants to give the saints a little more instruction. He talks more about how there needs to be a recorder. In verse 5 it says, "For the dead who die without a knowledge of the gospel." And then it gives a quote by Joseph Smith. This revelation is now in the Pearl of Great Price and is known as Joseph Smith Vision of the Celestial Kingdom. So the heavens were opened upon us, and I beheld the celestial kingdom of God and the glory thereof, whether in the body or out I cannot tell. I saw the transcendent beauty of the gate through which the heirs of that kingdom will enter, which was like unto circling flames of fire, also the blazing throne of God, whereon was seated the Father and the Son. I saw the beautiful streets of the kingdom, which had the appearance of being paved with gold. I saw fathers Adam and Abraham, and my father and mother, and my brother Alvin, that has long since slept, and marveled how it was that he had obtained an inheritance in that kingdom, seeing that he had departed this life before the Lord had set his hand to gather Israel the second time, and had not been baptized for the remission of sins. Thus came the voice of the Lord unto me, saying, All those who have died without a knowledge of the gospel, who would have received it, if they had been permitted to tarry, shall be heirs of the celestial kingdom of God. And I also beheld that all little children who die before they arrive at the years of accountability are saved in the celestial kingdom of heaven. And then it gives a quote from Joseph Fielding Smith pertaining verse 8, which says, God has prepared for their salvation from before the foundation of the world. Malachi says promises of salvation through aid rendered by the children were made to the fathers. When and how were such promises given? This promise was made even before the foundation of the earth was laid. It was part of the great plan and was understood before man was placed on the earth. Joseph Smith, by revelation, instructed the saints and said that the Lord ordained and prepared the means before the foundation of the world for the salvation of the dead who should die without a knowledge of the gospel. So, I mean, that's basically all it is. But quick little side note. In here, he talks about how, who is it? Hang on. He talks about how things are weighing on his mind and he needs to instruct the saints. I believe at this time, it's getting pretty close to when he's going to be martyred. And he needs to prepare his saints. He's the prophet. He needs to prepare them. And so I just want to send out a little warning voice. Say, are you guys prepared for the winter? Take a hard look at your pantry. Take a hard look at your battery supply. Anything like that. Are you prepared for the winter? The people in Texas last winter were not prepared. Are you prepared? Winter is coming. All right. That was section 128, verses 1 through 8. And I will see you tomorrow.